The Little Mermaid. The king of the sea and his family lived in a palace on the seabed. Fish swim in and out of the palace all the time. The king's family have tails like the fish. The king's daughters are the mermaids. They find things from shipwrecks. They put them in their gardens. One little mermaid has a statue of a boy in her garden. Her grandmother tells her stories. The Little Mermaid likes stories about people. When mermaids grow up, they can go to the surface of the sea. This is the first time the Little Mermaid has been to the surface. The sea is shiny and flat, like glass. She can see a ship. There is a prince on the ship. He is like the statue of the boy in her garden. The wind begins to blow. There is a storm coming. It starts to rain. The ship is tossed by the waves. Suddenly, the ship turns over. It is sinking. The prince is thrown into the water. He is drowning. The Little Mermaid does not want the prince to drown. She puts her arms round him. She stops him sinking. The waves take them to the shore. The Little Mermaid lays the prince on the sand. His eyes are closed, but he is alive. There is someone coming. The Little Mermaid hides behind a rock. She sees some girls. The girls see the prince. They do not see the Little Mermaid. They carry the prince away. The Little Mermaid goes home to the palace under the sea. She sits in her garden and looks at the statue of the boy. She thinks about the prince all the time. Her mermaid sisters find out where the prince is living. They take the Little Mermaid to the place. The Little Mermaid visits the bay every night. She watches the prince. She cannot go to him because she cannot walk. She has no feet. Every night she is more sad. I will ask the witch to change my tail into legs and feet, she says. Then perhaps the prince will love me.
I will help if you give me your voice,
says the witch. The Little Mermaid loves to sing, but she loves the prince more.
You will die if the prince ever loves another better than you,
warns the witch. Please do as I ask, says the Little Mermaid. The witch mixes her a potion. The Little Mermaid swims to the bay where the prince lives. She drags herself onto the sand. She drinks the potion and faints. When the Little Mermaid opens her eyes, the prince is standing beside her.
Who are you?
He asked.
Where have you come from?
She cannot answer because she has no voice. The prince takes her to his palace. Her new feet hurt with every step she takes. The Little Mermaid dances gracefully. Nobody knows how much her new feet hurt. When the prince goes riding, he takes the Little Mermaid with him. At night, she sleeps on a velvet cushion outside his door. One night, when everyone is asleep, she goes to bathe her feet in the sea. Her sisters come to see her. They tell her they miss her. Her father and her grandmother are missing her too. They wave to her from some way off. The prince grows to love the Little Mermaid like a sister. She is very happy. Then, one day, the king sends the prince to see a princess. The prince does not want to go. The king says he must. As soon as the prince sees the princess, he wants to marry her. The Little Mermaid remembers what the witch said. She is very sad. She knows she will die. On the day of the wedding, everyone is happy, except for the little mermaid. After the wedding, they go on board a ship. The little mermaid's sisters follow the ship. They have cut off their long hair. "We have found a way to save you," they call to the little mermaid. "We have given the witch our hair. In return, she has given us a knife which will break the spell." Then the sisters shout to the little mermaid, "You must kill the prince. His blood must fall at your feet. Then your feet will turn back into a tail. You will be a mermaid again, and you can come back to our palace under the sea." The little mermaid looks at the sleeping prince. She cannot harm him. She would rather die herself. The little mermaid throws the knife into the sea. Then she throws herself into the sea. She changes into sparkling foam and is never seen again. The end.